On this episode of 2-Minute Mastery, you'll learn how to use free apps to grab field API names so map creation goes a lot faster. Without using a shortcut, you'll spend way too much time going into the object manager, selecting the object, and searching for and then copying each field's API name for your map. First, and without question, the most helpful Salesforce tool in my arsenal is the free Chrome add-in app called Salesforce TurboKit. It's comparable to Inspector Reloaded, so if you're already using that, there's no need to have both. If you're not yet using one of these, head over to the Chrome web store and install one right now. After installation, log into Salesforce and click on a record of any object. With TurboKit, click on the lightning bolt icon, select Objects, and click Show Fields API Names. With Inspector, click the blue flyout, select Objects, and click Show Fields API Names. With Inspector, click the blue flyout, select Objects, and click the same button called Show Fields API Names. Now you can see any field's label and copy its API name right from the screen and onto your map. This is great for when you have a couple of fields that are already on the layout and you know exactly what you need. An even better feature of these add-ins is Show All Data. From a record, click either the lightning bolt or the blue flyout and click Show All Data. The page then displays all of the fields on the object versus just the ones visible on the layout, where you can see each field's API name, label, and type, and its value from the selected record. Its search is super intuitive and you can sort by any of the 4 columns. This makes it super fast to find what you need and add it to your map. Another app that'll help you map fast is called Field Dumper. It generates an Excel workbook showing field level information for all of your Salesforce objects. Once installed, navigate to the app launcher, search for and click on the Field Dump tab. Select one or more objects whose fields you want to extract to Excel and click Add to add them to selected objects column. Scroll down and click the button to Dump Objects to Excel. Open the workbook in your downloads. There's a tab of fields for each object you included in the export. Now you have a nicely formatted list of field labels and their API names to expedite your map creation. As an honorable mention, if you're anti-app for some reason, you can get this information right in Salesforce user interface by creating a custom report type. In Setup, create a custom report type with the primary object of entity definitions. Select field definitions as object A to B relationship. Mark the report type as deployed. There's no need to change anything on the layout. Create a new report and choose the custom report type you just created. Change the date filter to all time. Add these fields to the report and group by the label field on the entity definitions object. Display the other label field, the one on the field definitions object. Run the report and export to Excel. Now you have all of the tools that you need to expedite your map creation. On the next episode, you'll get a crash course in using external IDs to skip doing vlookups in Excel.